winners and losers. I'm a chooser. Have a pick, my friends. Some are drinkers, call us down and help, but the losers win again.
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Losers Win Again. I am your host, Jacob Brown, and we are here to talk about the top 5 NFL player prop bets for Prizepicks Fantasy. Guys, Super Bowl is so close, and now is the time to start putting in your prop bets because these lines are going to update as we get closer and closer and closer to Super Bowl Sunday. So let's just get right after it. But first, we got to mention a great deal for this Super Bowl week. A great deal for Super Bowl week is Run the Sims. They are currently holding a free promotion. Link is in the description. Guys, Run the Sims is a terrific website. If you're trying to play the showdown slates on DraftKings or FanDuel, it's great for that. It constructs multiple lineups. You can set your own pace of game. You can create a game script that you think is going to happen, and it generates lineups for you based off that. Or you can use what Run the Sims offers to create lineups as well. And then it's perfect for what we're getting ready to talk about. It gives you projections of fantasy points, receiving yards, rushing yards, receptions, rush attempts, completions, incompletions, pass attempts, anything stat-wise for NFL, you name it. They got it on their website. It's just a great tool to have. It constructs thousands of lineups. It shows you how lineups are different towards the field with ownership. Shows you leverage plays. One of the best websites out there. Run the Sims. Totally free this week. All you have to do is make an account. You don't have to give no card number or anything. It's completely free this week, and it's a great opportunity to see what they have to offer while it's free. And so maybe next season you'll give them a try. But yeah, so let's go ahead and move on to the first player prop for Prizepicks. To start us off, we're going with Joe Burrow's passing yards. Prizepicks has it at 270.5. I'm taking the over on that. Look, if they're going to keep this competitive, Joe Burrow has to throw the ball, has to stay on his feet, and I think this is a great opportunity. 270.5 just seems not enough, so I am taking the over 270.5 passing yards for Joe Burrow on Prizepicks. Coming up next, we got Cam Akers at 57.5 rush yards for Prizepicks. I am taking the over on that. Run the Sims currently has him at 68 rushing yards. This is a great prop right here, guys. Big opportunity to take advantage of right now because, like I said before, these numbers are going to change. They're going to get a lot harder and harder as you get closer and closer to Super Bowl Sunday. 57.5 just seems way too low, and I am taking the over 57.5. Cam Akers. Book it. We also got Cam Akers at 11 fantasy points. That's just way too low, if you ask me. I'm smashing the over on Cam Akers for over 11 fantasy points. Run the Sims has it at about 16 fantasy points. That seems more like it. He's had more of a workload here as of late. And I believe they're going to ramp up for the last game of the year. So taking Cam Akers, the over on 11 fantasy points. Next up, we have Joe Mixon. And guys, I've been picking on Joe Mixon a lot. Starting to make me feel bad, but we're here to win money. And 4.5 targets for Joe Mixon just seems laughable. This is a complete smash button under. He's not getting 4.5 targets. Joe Burrow just is not going to have time to get Joe Mixon the ball. I feel like he's going to struggle. They're going to have to throw down the field. I believe Joe Mixon is going to get completely taken out of this game. He'd be lucky to have 8 to 9, 10-digit fantasy points when it's all said and done. 4.5 targets just seems a little too much. I am smashing the over on 4.5 targets for Joe Mixon. And while we're talking about Joe Mixon and the under on 4.5 targets, we might as well give him the under on 3.5 receptions. Just seems a little too high for me. And we're taking the under 3.5 receptions for Joe Mixon. Well, that about does it for us, guys. We're going to take the 270.5 over passing yards for Joe Burrow. We're taking the 57.5 rushing yard over on Cam Akers. We're also taking an over on the 11 points, fantasy points for Cam Akers. And we're taking the under on Joe Mixon's 4.5 targets. And we're also taking the under on Joe Mixon's 3.5 receptions. If you like this content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you can see more content just like this on my YouTube channel. And I have just launched a Patreon page. Come join it. It's pretty decent prices. We're going to be doing a lot of off-season news, best ball rankings. We're going to have a 32-team breakdown after free agency and the draft is over. And we also have a DraftKings tier that will launch at the beginning of the NFL season next season. But yeah, guys, it's been a blast covering these prop videos. I hope you guys got something from it. If you feel like I'm leaving a big prop out, or what's your favorite prop, drop it in the comments section. I'm here to interact with you guys. I've enjoyed this. And yeah, we will see you next time. We will have a final thoughts video coming out sometime Saturday. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks. And we'll see you next time on The Losers Win Again.